All right. Welcome back, everybody. We are going to try to make it all the way through Rock Tunnel today. I'm not sure how realistic that is, just because with me needing to use Flash in this cave, I have a really bad feeling about trying to actually make it through all at once. But that's mostly because I like to spend a lot of time actually trying to find items, and trying to do that in the dark seems like a nightmare. So we'll see. Ah, yep. Venusaur got a bunch of banked up experience. So 4 levels in 1 kill? I'll take it. Now, I wanted to lead with 2 takedowns here, just because Pedal Dance has that chance of actually confusing me, and I'd much rather try to avoid that if at all possible. All right. Yeah, we'll just take the item first. Takedown? Oh, that's funny. I guess if we ever need to teach it to someone, we can, but I don't know that I would willingly want to teach Takedown to most of my Pokemon. And I'm skeptical that this guy doesn't have Sturdy, so I'm just going to lead Leech Seed before I go in on him with a Petal Dance. To be honest, though, once I saw this guy was a Mountaineer, usually these guys have Rock-type Mons, right? I probably should have led with Onyx on the off chance that he had Onyx Geodude, so I could set up the Stealth Rocks and break Sturdy, but it completely slipped my mind. Alright, another one down. I have completely forgotten how this area looks and what all is here. So I'm curious what's up here. It's probably just the way back to Cerulean City, but usually they like having items spread out throughout the route. So I want to try to see what they've got up here for me. There's only 2 Mons here. We overlevel significantly. I'm just gonna Petal Dance. Because I found out in another episode that my Petal Dance can one-shot a Growlithe that's low enough level, so... Even though it's not very effective, we still hit like an absolute truck, so it doesn't really matter. Yep. Wonderful. Okay. Bug Catcher? Yeah, probably not too worried about setting up Stealth Rock here. Oh, Beedrill. Alright. I thought about getting one. I really did. But Butterfree went out in the end. Oh, no way. Okay. Oh man. I guess it's because he's bug flying that he was able to just tank that like a champ. Quad resisted? Oh yeah. Okay. Another quad res. And this one won't go down. Twin Needle? I don't think we're... Yeah, we're not too threatened by that. Nah. Let's just do a takedown. It hurt itself Oh, no. Confusion is so terrible. This is one of the reasons why I don't like using Petal Dance. I'd much rather have Solar Beam and have our Sun team online, but we kind of had a kink through. Oh, synthesis. I think I've already talked about this. I don't want synthesis. I'd much rather have leech seed because in a stall scenario, leech seed is much less likely to run out of power points than synthesis will. Okay. Wow, just a fully evolved Pharaoh flying around out here, huh? Okay. I'm gonna heal before we move too far forward here. I don't see any... Yeah, wow. Alright. I was trying to inch my way up just to see if there was like a Pokeball or like an item hidden off in the corner. And of course, I'm immediately punished by an encounter. Ether on the rock. Love it. Okay. Let's go heal up. And then make our way through the rest of this zone. Wait, why was Butterfree sent out? Have I just had Butterfree out this whole time? I didn't even realize. Okay, back over here. Now, I think we cannot go to the power plant until I get Surf, so I'm not even really going to bother with that. This is probably the bug catcher I haven't fought yet, right? Yeah, bug catcher and a youngster. So, with that being the case, maybe I should lead... Let's see, what is Vulpix at? Vulpix is lonely. It's probably not going to be a physical attacker. I'll just lead Venusaur. I was thinking that I might have wanted to lead Vulpix to try to do some damage against the bugs, but I kind of want to save Vulpix's EVs to actually train it. So we're just going to take down. And I'm almost certain that the tower on the other side of Rock Tunnel in Lavender Town, or is it Lavender Town? It might be. What's the ghost place? Is that Lavender? Let's see. Lavender, yeah. So over in Lavender Town, there's the Pokemon Tower, which is going to... It's going to have ghost Pokemon there. And I think we could probably train Special Attack there. On, like, Ghastly. I think that would be worthwhile. Alright, so this is a... half resist. Oh, man, I'm tired. Half resist on the Slugma if I were to hit it with the Petal Dance, so I'm just going to take it down. You know what? I'll throw a Petal Dance out there. Let's go for the 1 in 3 chance that we don't get confused. Okay, another normal Pokemon, never punished. And what's his last one? What is that? Oh, Ekans? Nope. Alright, I think he survives this. Oh! Oh, I'm just straight up confused. I didn't even realize. Takedown? Nice, it goes through. Huge. Alright. We're just racking up levels on this Venusaur, though. I think we're at level cap again. Yeah, 37. Is there anything here? Why is this section here. This seems very specific. Like, why would this be here without there being an item to find? Maybe the developers just felt... Yeah, no, there's nothing here. Unless... No. That's so weird. It's just a straight-up dead end. Now this guy is a mountaineer. So, we're going to lead Onyx with the expectation that he's going to have Geodude, Onyx, a bunch of sturdy mons. Yep, there's Geodude. Alright. And then after I set up Stealth Rock, I'm going to try to get maybe a Bulldoze or something like that off before Geodude kills me. So I could break his sturdy. Alright, Rock Climb does not do enough. Oh yeah, awesome. So we're gonna bulldoze him. I still am of the mind that I want my Onyx to go down. I want him to get as little EXP as possible because we've already taught him Dig. He already knows Dig, so I don't need him to get to level 20. I don't need to have him getting beyond the range of what I can have him obey with no gym badges. Because I want to use this guy, if at all possible, in most of the other regions. Because that would just make my life a little bit easier. Not having to go and hunt down another Onyx. Not having to make sure that it has sturdy. Throw extra Pokeballs at it. No. We're not going through that again. We're just going to let the Onyx die. Have him fight to the death every time he comes out to throw out Stealth Rock. And then... call it good. Oh, great call, though. Stealth Rocks. Alright. We made it through him. Oh, never mind. We got confused. Oh, that is so unfortunate. I should still outspeed. Here's to hoping I don't hurt myself. Nice. Okay. Good. Okay, if I jump down... I want to see what's over here, if possible. Mountaineer guy. Onyx is dead. So I need to go heal. Oh god. Oh. Accidentally ran into the grass. Alright. We're gonna heal up. This is the only downside to having Onyx faint and not have him level. I'm either gonna have to carry revives on me, or I'm gonna have to run back to town every single time. Now that we mention it, let's check to see if we could buy revives right now. We probably can't. They're probably not something I can get right now. Yeah. So that's gonna be kind of annoying. Having to lead him and let him die is just gonna mean more trips to the Poké Center. But I think more trips to the Poké Center is probably... it's probably still better than having to hunt down another Onyx in the future. Not gonna lie. It just, like... he's already got a really low catch rate. So, for every revive that I spend on getting Onyx back up, I would have to, I guess, somehow justify that with saying that it's better than throwing, like, maybe 7 or 8 Pokeballs. I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not worth it. Oh man, this guy's gonna take forever to kill me too. We could just dig back and forth against each other all day. Okay, cool. So there goes the knockout. Let's Battle Dance, because why not? He's only got 2 Mons. And you know what? Every single time I have done a Petal Dance and they've got 3 Mons, I never get through the third. It seems very unlikely to actually get the third Petal Dance off without getting confused. So I think I may stick to my original plan of take down pretty much every Mon out in front, and then Petal Dance the last 2. Twisted Spoon. That would be good on an Abra if we had one. Okay. Since Onyx is down, can we access... We can access this Poke Center. Awesome. That's what I was hoping for. Okay. So, we heal up. Let me check this guy out here. 20 species. He gives me an Everstone. Sure, bud. Sure. But this does mean I think to get the EXP share, I'm going to have to catch 30 types. So I may invest in some Pokeballs. Okay, cool. So here we have one more trainer to go back and fight. I'm gonna swap Meowth for Nidoran because we no longer need Cut. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is invest in some Pokeballs at the next Pokemart that we find, and try to get our Pokedex count up to 30 on the owned. And that is just to make sure that whenever we run into the guy who gives us EXP share, we don't have to go and backtrack later. Now, I could just level some Pokemon up. Like, that's an option, too. I don't know why I let Onyx here. I'm gonna have to let this guy take him down. So I'm just gonna Stealth Rock, I guess. Oh, man. I forgot. Normal does less damage to Rock type, so he's... well, okay, he has Feint Attack. That's not terrible. Yeah, come on. Stop trying to kill me and kill me. Thank you, bud. Thank you. Okay. Send out Venusaur. Knock this guy out. And then we're done with this route. I don't know how many different Pokemon are in this cave coming up. But I am, instead of waiting for the next Poke Center or the next Pokemart, I think I'm gonna backtrack to Cerulean. I know this is not in any way efficient, but I would rather try to knock out this 30 catch while we're here. Let's lead Butterfree. See if I can maybe get like a Sleep Powder out. This isn't something I really want to catch. I've already got a Nidoran. I could just level it up. I want to try to catch a species that I haven't caught yet, and I don't know what shows up right here. Magnemite? Yeah. No, I could do that. Okay. Now I am probably quad weak to electric type. So getting this sleep is huge. But now I somehow have to whittle this guy down. I'll send out Vulpix. Vulpix should be able to use Ember, or, well, never mind, I don't have Ember on this thing. I really did not think this through. You know what? Here's to hoping he has Sturdy. I'll try a takedown. Nope, no Sturdy. Alright, that's fine. What EVs did Butterfree get there? I can't even tell. I have no idea. Wow. This is actually going to be somewhat challenging. Nidorina, okay. I think we've seen all the Pokemon that are in this area. It might be more worth it to go back to Route 5. But we'll just catch things as we go. I don't want to spend too much time trying to catch something. We'll just do a better job of having more Pokeballs on us all the time until we have our 30 Pokemon caught. How's about that? Let's go through here. Oh, that is tragic. And I'm wondering where I'm going to get my first Firestone for this Vulpix. Like, I do not remember where those are at. Okay. Let's grab... Just because they have a really low catch rate, I'll just grab, like, 20 of them. I think that's fair. Because if I need to catch 10 things, I would hope that 20 Pokeballs would be enough for that. I would hope. But catch rate may not be in our favor. We'll see. Alright, Route 9. Okay. We're gonna go into the cave, because I know I've not caught a Zubat yet. And I think I could use one of those for the Pokedex. Alright, Clefairy. This guy only has 2 Pokemon, so I will send it with a Petal Dance. Because ideally I knock out the first one, and the second one dies from, yeah, Pikachu. I don't think Pikachu stands up to us. There we go. What is this? Raid Den is sitting dormant. Okay, so this is the, like, the MMO aspect of the game, the raids. And I forgot to grab my Meowth. Let's go do that. I guess they put the cut trees right there to let you skip this other trainer if you wanted. Oh, right. I can't cut. Oh, man. Okay. Meowth, do your thing, bud. Flash. How much does this light up the screen? Eeh. It's not perfect, but I guess it's better than nothing. I wonder if Onyx actually has a higher um, appearance rate in here. Okay. How do I want to tackle this? I guess maybe just like Leech Seed and then growth spam. Yeah, I mean, look. Oh no. Can't put him to sleep now. That sucks. Yeah, I'll just growth spam and then throw a Pokeball towards the lower ends of his health here. That mean look is super annoying. Because now even if I wanted to put him to sleep, I just can't. He does nothing. We're just healing back every turn with Leech Seed. Poison Fang? Okay. Yeah, sure, bud. Sure. I think I could do maybe one more growth, and then I want to actually start trying to throw Pokeballs now, just because of the low catch rate on those. And that'll stall out the turn counter as well, for his HP to get a little bit lower if we fail. Nice. Okay, so Zubat probably has a high catch rate, but it's about what I thought. I didn't want to just, like, wait until he was almost dead and then have it miss, and then just lose him. Brave. Attack up, speed down. That's not ideal. Poison Fang, 50% chance to badly poison. That's not bad, actually. That's basically toxic. It's just not guaranteed. Can't be flinched, can't be intimidated. Wow. Alright. Okay, we got an item. Rye Horn. Okay. It's been a long time since I've seen this dude. I would assume he's going to have Sturdy. I'm going to Leech Seed him, even though that's probably not the best idea. And I want to see what he uses. Bulldoze? That is perfect. If he continues to use Bulldoze, I can eventually swap into Butterfree and get the free sleep, because he'll miss with the Bulldoze. Stomp. Okay. That's not a ground move. But I don't think it should one-shot Butterfree. So we're going to growth. Just stalling out some turns here. Okay, Rock Smash. So he does have a rock move. Or no, that's fighting. So we would actually really heavy resist that if we swapped in on Butterfree. So now I've got a good idea what his moveset is at the moment. Stomp, Bulldoze, Rock Smash, Horn Attack. Not particularly worried about those. So the only thing I would be worried about would maybe be the Stomp, but I still, like I said, I don't think that one-shots. So I'm going to bring Butterfree in, I'm going to sleep him. And then go for this catch. Horn Attack. Oh boy. Alright, now I have to hope I'm faster. Sleep. I am. Wonderful. Compound Eyes makes this very unlikely to loot or miss. Now, the Leech Seed should bring him... Nice. Awesome. So right down to 12.5% HP. I don't know what his catch rate is while I slept, or low on HP. I'm just going to Great Ball him to hopefully have a better chance. Nice. Alright. Good stuff. Let's see. He's brave. Attack up, speed down, which I think is fine. Oh my, wow. No special defense whatsoever. He knows Rock Smash already, which is kind of cool. Lightning Rod. Electric moves boost special attack. That's so useless. He's not a special attacker. He's a physical attacker, right? Base stats. Yeah. No, this guy is squarely in the camp of being a physical attacker. Like, the only benefit Lightning Rod provides at that point is just electric immunity, which is already covered by his ground typing. So you would almost always rather see him with, like, Rockhead, right? Or maybe Reckless. Like, you would not want him to have Lightning Rod. Unless you're using him in doubles. I feel like in doubles it would make some sense at that point, because then it draws in all electric moves and stops them from hitting your partner. Alright. We got a trainer. I don't know what he's got, so we're going to lead Onyx. Cubone. Okay, so that is... fighting? I don't even know. I don't remember his typing. Bone Club. Okay, great. I think he's probably fighting. Bone Club is probably also fighting, so he got stab bonus on that. See, let's bulldoze him. Slows... yeah. Alright. Retaliate, that's fine. Good stuff. Send out Venusaur, and then we're gonna have to go back and heal. I hate it, you hate it, but this is all in the name of keeping Onyx low level. Is that a Slowpoke? That is. Okay, well, I mean, he definitely doesn't have Sturdy. So he's just, he's gone. He's goner. Alright. Back to heal. Oh, boy. Okay. Machop. Okay. I don't have a Machop yet. This is good. And you know what? I kind of want to see... what he's got going on. Bullet Punch. I think that's Bug. I'm gonna swap Butterfree and put him to sleep. And then I'm gonna use Gust. Because fighting type, he'll be weak to... okay, sweep. Yeah, sure. Does nothing. But my speed fell, so I may not outspeed him on Sleep Powder. Knockoff, that's pretty relevant too. Okay. Good. So he doesn't have a rock move, otherwise he would have almost certainly used it. We're gonna use Gust. And hope this doesn't knock out. He's untrained, it shouldn't. But still, you never know. Okay, that was a little too close for comfort. I'm gonna just throw a Pokeball. Hope I get it. 1, 2, 3. Snagged him. Okay, good. Okay, so far, 3 extra Pokemon added to the Pokedex, so I can... let's see, Rash, Special Attack Defense... garbage. Terrible. Horrible. It's nighttime. I think day-night cycles change the kind of Pokemon that show up sometimes. I want to see if there's anything out here before we go back into the cave. Eradicate. I can level up my Rattata if I really want that. I don't have to catch him here. Although, I think my Rattata was really bad in terms of its stats. But we did find a Venonat, which I think is infinitely better as a mon to try to catch here. I'm just gonna Rock Tomb. This shouldn't kill. Yeah. Poison Powder? Okay, cool. Another Rock Tomb. How much did that do, though? Okay, so we did 30%, 30%. We stunned. Alright, that's not ideal, but not terrible either. This should bring him down to 10%. He's bug typed, which means I don't think he'll be immune to a sleep powder. So I'm gonna try it. He should just be a straight up bug type. Okay, poison. Yeah, sure, bud. That's fine. And this would confirm that bugs can get hit by spores. There it is. Sleep powder. Awesome. Now, I want to know what this guy's ability is. And if he's got good IVs and good good nature, he might be worth including on the team over Butterfree. Just because as a, I think just a pure bug typing, well, Venomoth may be bug flying as well. But Venonat is bug poison. I think this typing cancels out poison's psychic type weakness. I don't know what bug poison looks like defensively. Let's say we have Compound Eyes and Tinted Lens. Powers up, not very effective moves. So that makes it to where if you hit something that resists you, it's not as bad. Hidden ability, Runaway. Okay. Base stats. Kind of a physical attacker, which is odd. Oh, man, excuse me. Levels up at level 31, and we have no information about Venomoth. But that does add another catch to the Pokedex, so that's huge. Heal up here. And check one more time. Because we ran into Eradicate, we ran into Venonat. I want to see if maybe we can find one. Okay, yeah. Krabby? I'll take it. I'm almost certain this guy can learn Surf. If not, I would be very surprised. Water typing, probably gonna be able to easily survive what we do here. A Leer? Yeah, sure, bud. Sure. You're not ever gonna be able to one-shot me. You're gonna have to two-shot me, so this just gives me time. How much was that? We did 38.9? Is that what I'm reading? Yeah, I could do one more, and he's pretty much in catch range at that point. We still haven't seen an offensive move from this guy, unless he did use one and I just wasn't paying attention. Vice Grip. Yeah, it's irrelevant. Butterfree. Let's go, bud. Your turn. Put him to sleep, catch him. Vice Grip, don't kill here. Good, awesome. Sleep Powder. And this is actually really interesting. Leading Onyx and using things like Bulldoze and Rock Tomb to slow them, so that way Butterfree comes in on the switch, takes like one hit, and then gets just a free sleep because they're so slow. That's a really interesting dynamic. I like it. Caught? Awesome. Okay. Is that 5? Yeah, that's 5. So we're 5 away from actually being able to get the EXP share. Let's go heal once again. And then check the bush again. Why not? We're still finding new new guys here, so... Sandshrew? Yep. Alright. Let's see... Bulldoze? Why not? Ground type versus ground type. Let's see, how much did that do? 9.4? Oh boy. We're faster, so I'm actually gonna dig. Miss. Wonderful. Alright. Takes me out, finally. No way! I lived. Another dig. Let's go. Now he's locked into rollout. No way. That did so little. It ticked me for 1. Alright. This is perfect. Now I just have to hope he doesn't go for a rollout as I'm going into Butterfree, but I get the free swap into Butterfree anyway. So, Sleep Powder should go off. Wonderful. And this should be another free catch. Unless he's got a abysmal catch rate, but I doubt it. So let's throw a Pokeball. And that should give us 26. It's kind of crazy that that actually ticks up before the animation. So I'll probably start using that. I was going to check to see if it would tick up after. But it looks like it ticks up before the animation actually finishes and lets you know if you caught or didn't. So I could actually probably just keep this up while I'm trying to catch. Because it's not stopping me from moving around, stopping me from using moves, none of that. Let's go. See if I can find something else. This, yeah, wow. Yeah, no, this bush is just a wealth of Pokemon. It's crazy. Alright, let's see. I think I could probably bulldoze and not kill him. Oh, that was perfect. Holy. Alright. Butterfree? That's insane. I did 90%. Gyro Ball? Yeah, fine. Sleep Powder. Good night, bud. But this also lets me know the Magnemite does not have Levitate. Instead, it has Sturdy. Because I was actually able to hit it with a ground move. So, Sturdy Magnemite, not a terrible inclusion on the team, I think. Now wait a minute, did I already have one? Or, oh, does the Pokedex only update? Ah, okay, so I can't just leave it open. Good to know. You can use it to find out if you caught, but only if you open the Pokedex after you've thrown the ball. Alright. Honestly, I think that's good. I think we're good right there. I don't think we're going to find too many more unique Pokemon. I say as an Ekans shows up. This place is so chocked full of different Pokemon, it's wild. Yeah, I'll just bulldoze. It's super effective. I think he should survive it. Although he may not be as... No, he's more defensive than the Magnemite was. That's crazy. That blows my mind. Okay, and we did how much? That is 69.6 or 68.6. It's probably 68.6. Which means I did 34. I would knock him out if I did another one. A Maybe just a Rock Tomb, since it's not doubly effective. Same power. Should have about half as much damage. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Alright, so then send the ball. I probably should have went and tried to put him to sleep, but let's see what happens. Never didn't have it. Awesome. Okay. And he's naive. Increased speed, lower special defense. Not sure how I feel about that. Is this guy... I mean, he's got a decent special defense. I mean, it's not horrible. I think he also knows Intimidate, which is useful. Yeah, so it's not terrible. Another one. Awesome. This guy may be significantly less defensive than a Magnemite, though. I don't think I want to send a Bulldoze into him. But I think Magnemite, if I remember right, Steel is weak to ground. So maybe it's because I was quad effective. I'll try it. I may live to regret this, but we'll see. Did we just knock him out? No. Awesome. And I did enough that I could just Rock Tomb. Nice. Wonderful. Okay. Now, downside here, he's in a rollout. I think I need to send out Venusaur to absorb the Rock-type move. I don't know how many turns rollout lasts, but I'm going to do a growth and wait until he uses something else before I send him Butterfree, because I don't want to just swap Butterfree and have him just completely wrecked. Roll out again. Okay. Alright. Let's use something else, bud. Anything. Anything else. No? Roll out? Avoided. Okay, that should knock him out of the loop. I'm going to swap in Butterfree and hope he doesn't roll out again. Screech. Look at that. And he's got 2 speed downs. I should be able to Sleep Powder and catch him. Awesome. This has gone almost too well. Like, perfect HP. Getting to swap in for the sleeps. Onyx is putting in some work, but he's probably going to gain levels from participating in these catches. Yeah, he's getting EXP. I don't like that, but that's fine for now. Speed up, defense down. Is this guy even a defensive bastion that I need to work? Not really. Like, what, he loses 5 defense here? That's basically nothing. He's really fast. That's crazy. That blows my mind. Soundproof. Full immunity to sound-based moves. Okay. And static. I don't know what this guy came with. Soundproof. That's cool. Well, damn. We're at 29. Can I just send it and get the last one? Right here? Right now? No. Sandshrew. Alright. I think we've caught enough here. I think this is fine. We're gonna keep going through Rock Tunnel at this point. That was huge, honestly. That gets us right on the doorstep of the EXP share. And that is assuming that EXP share is 30. It could be 35, it could be something like that. But this is at least a step in the right direction and getting us prepared for that eventuality. So, alright, another Rhyhorn, that's fine. I should be fast enough that I could run away from these guys with Onyx. Yeah. Because we found out that Onyx is actually kind of freakishly fast for a big rock snake. Alright. Oh! Oh, I don't have to do flash again. Okay, that's good. My OCD will not let me move through here without checking all of these white rocks just to see if maybe there's an item on them. Especially after going through Mount Moon and actually being rewarded for checking. I might as well. Is there anything out here? No, not really. Mankey, we've already got one. That's fine. We're only interested in catching something new, if it shows up. And I probably should have been doing that from the start, but live and learn, I guess. I'm glad that I at least identified the fact that the Oak's aides wanted me to actually have the Pokemon caught, because otherwise I would have been, like, completely blindsided getting there to wherever it was and just not have enough Pokemon, because I'm stubborn and not wanting to catch things I don't need. It's just not economically viable. Like, why would I do that? Alright. No way. I ran into a wild Pokemon as I'm getting engaged by a trainer. That is wild. Alright. Pokemaniac. Slowpoke. Okay, that's all he's got. That's fine. I was about to say, I'm really hoping this guy doesn't have, like, a Geodude in the back. Because I know sometimes these guys can actually have, like, rock-type mons. Alright. Check these rocks. I have forgotten entirely how long and or short this cave is. So we may end up having to cut out before we get all the way through. And if that happens, we will just try to find a nice stopping point, if possible. Okay, we got a revive. That's really nice. Youngster should probably not have Geodude or something with a sash. So I'm just gonna send it. Oh, I say youngster, it's a picnicker. He's grass poison. So Petal Dance will be 4x resisted. I'm just gonna do a takedown. Once again, grass poison. Right? Grass poison? Yeah. Takedown. Alright. And you know, if I didn't have to worry about having too many grass Pokemon on the team, I could actually pick up an Oddish and get, I think it's Bellossom. It's a Sunstone evolution. And that would be a really good inclusion on a Sun team, because I think she knows Chlorophyll, which would be wildly, probably way more powerful than Venusaur, honestly. Like, Venusaur is cool and all, but he's got neutral nature, and he definitely does not have a double speed boost. So, yeah, I'm just gonna send it with Venusaur. That's fine. I will take the risk that this guy has a Geodude or something. Charmander? Cool. Yeah, we can deal with that. He's only got 2 Mons, and I'm pretty sure Petal Dance one-shots, so I'm just gonna Petal Dance. I may get punished if he actually has a Geodude or something with Sturdy, but I feel like I have to try. Cubone? Not gonna have Sturdy. He's gone. He's done for. See you, little guy. Alright. Man, we are getting so much money off of these trainers. 42k banked up right now. I mean, I guess that's probably not a lot in the grand scheme of, like, an actual MMO. Like, people probably have mass amounts of wealth accumulated on this game, but I feel like if there's anything that I want to buy, I can buy it right now. And that makes me feel rich. Not sure which way to go. Mountaineer guy. Gonna have to lead Onyx. And then just let him die. Alright, we're gonna run. I want to check this rock. Nothing. Alright. Onyx, come on out, bud. It's your time to shine. Shut down these 30 Pokemon. Watch him only... I was about to say, watch him only have 1 Pokemon, and me not need to actually set up Stealth Rock at all. Oh no, this is gonna take forever. I might as well bulldoze. Since he's gonna take forever to kill me. Although, watch this, like, one-shot him. No, never mind, alright. We're not that strong. We're very untrained on Onyx. I don't even know if he's gotten EV. He has. He's gotten a few. He's gotten a few. None that are really, like, super impactful, though. Yeah. I'll just do another bulldoze. I'ma keep doing it, bud. Okay. Alright, alright. Yeah. I'll just bulldoze again, even though it misses. This hopefully takes me out, so I can swap Venusaur. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay. Petal Dance Onyx into Petal Dance Geodude? Or does he have a second Onyx? I don't know. Now, Machop. Didn't even have to set up Stealth Rock. That's so unfortunate. Unless he led Machop, it's a possibility. Okay. I'm gonna check these rocks. Just because. Okay. We have a ladder. We have another dude here, which I'm pretty sure is the branching path that we had a moment ago. What is this? Is that where we came in? Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. No, that's not where we came in. What? These rocks right here. These are where we came in. Yo, that... Okay. We're gonna hit this guy. And then I think I'll probably cut out of here. Because I've been recording for an hour. Tomorrow, we're gonna finish going through Rock Tunnel. And hopefully find out where that other, Oh, this guy doesn't even have... This guy doesn't even have 2 Mons. Leading Onyx, completely irrelevant here. Awesome, thank you for the knockout. I've already broke your sash, it doesn't matter. Or not sash, sturdy. Now, he's gone. Okay. But yeah, no, so I want to find out where that ladder goes to. Because if I remember right, from the direction that we came in, um, I want to, like, move down here, right? Yeah, I think... You know, we're going to investigate a little bit before I cut out. That's fine. Am I fast enough? I am. But I want to lead Venusaur just to make sure. I think... There's no way over there. From where I'm currently at. Which means we take this ladder up over here. And then come back down where that's at? Yeah. Yeah. Because I remembered this. We came up and there was a ball to the bottom left. So that section that we saw is possibly a hidden room. Maybe not a hidden room. Not hidden, but just a room that's out of the way that'll have an item in it. And I'm very intrigued. It's you know what? That rock formation looked very sus. Is there anything in here? No? Okay. That's fine. So we'll go up this ladder. And, yeah, it looks like we got a little bit more exploring to do. But, thank you guys for watching. I will catch y'all in the next episode.